the Washington Post's analysis of Joe Biden putting kids in cages at the border after attacking Donald Trump for putting kids in cages at the border. It's very important to understand this is the Washington Post that attacked Donald Trump for kids in cages is now having to spin to avoid attacking Joe Biden for the same thing. The first thing to note is that the Post coverage didn't exactly hail this as a good thing. It quotes immigrant rights activists criticizing the development. One called it a huge step backwards, while another activist, who has protested at the facility, warned about what might result from the reopening. But even the activists pointed to the fact that this really isn't kids in cages. Rosie Barbara says she's worried the Biden administration won't make the situation better than it had been in the past at Carrizo, but added that, this is a direct quote, folks, I consoled myself with the fact that it was considered the Cadillac of migrant child sinners. You just heard that. Yeah, right. Yes. It's even under Trump, apparently. It was the Cadillac. The Cadillac of, well, thank goodness it wasn't the Pinto. The Yugo. It's the Yugo of child migrant worker decision. Here's the bigger point. Trump's policy on children at the border wasn't controversial merely because it resulted in children being held at the border, which is a long-standing reality. It was controversial because it forced children to be separated from their parents, given its hardline policy requiring the parents be held and not released into the country. This, in effect, made for more children that needed to be held. It was also controversial in large part because some of the conditions in which many of the children were then held, often in large groups behind chain-link fence. Whether these are called cages or chain-link partitions or anything else, though, that's not the situation at the border facility. This is the spin they're doing. Breaking news, Nicolas Cage has changed his name to Nicholas Migrant Facility for Children. Oh my gosh. I mean, they've really changed nothing except, wait a second. They're actually going to use shipping containers. Instead of chain link fences alone, they're also going to use shipping containers so the children can feel like they're still with the coyotes who smuggled them to the border. But it's okay because it's Joe Biden. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who called it concentration camps, has only given mild criticism now to this. This is not okay. Like, it's never been okay. Like, never will be okay, no matter which administration or party. And then she added, our immigration system is like built on a carceral framework. It's no accident that challenging how we approach both these issues is considered controversial stances. They require reimagining our relationship to each other and challenging common assumptions like we take for granted. Oh, my Lord. So they were concentration camps when Donald Trump did them, but they're not. Now, this is media performative where they Joe Biden, he emotes. Joe Biden, he's emotive. He cares. Joe Biden, see, Donald Trump didn't care. So the cages, those nasty cages when Donald Trump did it, they were bad. But the nasty cages now, they're good because he cares. He cares. He's empathetic. He can care about the kids. And Donald Trump just wanted them to die. So the kids in cages in the coyote storage facilities, the tanker cars, the things that they use to smuggle them to the country, they're just going to leave them there, but they're going to do it with a smile.